Welcome.
Welcome, everyone.
So it's wonderful to have you here.
It's a joy to see you.
Joy and I have so enjoyed reading your comments and your hellos in the community chat in the Core Hub space. So thank you for introducing yourself on there. And if we haven't met, I'm Kathy Garner, and I feel incredibly grateful for the wonderful opportunity that I have to enjoy time and wisdom from Joy.
It's just such an honor to go on this New Year's journey with all of you and be part of your soul nourishment soul kit. You need a soul nourishment soul kit, and this is your first thing you can pocket, you can put it in. It's an hour of gentle self-care. So we can enter the new year. You can enter the new year grounded and aligned with your soul and rooted and present. Wonderful.
If you're listening on the replay, then please do use this time to, as if you were here live, because we are all here and we're all here together in spirit. So enjoy this time. This is your time to really go deep within. It's a time to welcome all that's unfolding and explore that question. What is your soul asking of you here now in 2026? So if you don't already, do grab a journal and a notebook. I know that you're going to receive some powerful inspiration. I hope that those who are looking to reconnect with your inner compass, I hope you'll find that and you'll gain some direction. And certainly you'll have some fun here today as we meditate together. It's about time, isn't it? Giving this precious gift of time. How we give our time is how we live our lives. We can't hold on to it. So let's really enjoy spending this time, lavishing this time on one another. Let's give what we cannot keep to gain what we cannot lose. As we meditate, we gain this life of depth infused with spirit and the uniqueness and vitality of our own souls. And as we reflect and journal, we gain fresh insights. We open our hearts and renew our minds and get to see things differently with more wisdom. And listen with open hearts and share with one another and gain that fellowship of soul friends. So do come on in, do kind of get yourself all comfy, and we're going to spend an hour together guided by Joy, or around about an hour, followed by a little bit of time talking about our next voyage. Joy and I are really excited about the journey we're about to embark on. So do stay online if you wish afterward for about a half an hour or so, and we'll answer questions and we'll share a little bit more about the voyage ahead as we step out with Joy into this New Year's meditation.
Thanks, Kathy. Oh, hello, everyone. Some of you I know really, really well, and others are new to me. And just, I talk a lot. You'll discover that. And as I talk, keep opening up inside as you listen to my words. Kind of let's tiptoe in straight to the heart of the matter. Why you came to this meditation. So you need to awaken your inner sleepy explorer. Affirm your willingness to live and move in a new rhythm this year and to boost and balance your spiritual and your biological vitality. You want to root yourself in a firm spiritual footing and call in the life you wish to create and initiate the changes you're going to make. I mean, I don't know individually why you came, but that's what we're hoping to offer you the time and the space and the environment to do all those things. So as I talk, keep reaching to your soul. Just reach to your soul and feel, imagine your soul reaching back to you. And not only reach for your soul, but put out a welcome mat. A welcome. What is your soul? Doesn't matter. It's your authentic self. We won't quibble about words, but let your soul reach you. Let your authentic self reach you and whisper softly and just in your own language, in your own inner words, in your words without speech. Invite your intention for today to flow into your awareness. Give thanks for your personality, for showing up. You were called and you got the nudge and you arrived. Now invite your soul to whisper softly through your heart speak. What do you want for me this year? So, as the new year turns, this journey is inviting us into a season of renewal. It's not about rushing. It's not about reinventing yourself. It's about returning to the breath, returning to the steady rhythm of the sacred that supports us. And tonight, depending on your time zone, is 12th night between the Nativity, and tomorrow is Epiphany, when the three wise men, the Magi, showed up to give their gifts. And here, broadcasting from Findhorn on a night like this, in this Christmastide, the veil is thinner, the heart softens, and the angelic realms step closer. And they're asking us, step out into the light, hold the light, stand strong. And the good news is that we've each got contact with these subtle friends. And I just want to say, for me, the period between holidays seems to blur a bit. And so if you're not feeling the newness of a new year yet, know that you're not alone, and that January 1st wasn't the only gateway into a new cycle. In Chinese lunar calendar, we're in the final arc of the snake, of shedding, and the new year comes in on February 17th when the fire horse gallops in. So you may be experiencing the discomfort, the awkwardness, the unfamiliarity of being between zones, being in a transition. I know I have to change, but I'm not sure to what or when or how. But so I'm being between floors in a multi-story building, and it's uncomfortable to see things from a different perspective. It may mean for you stepping into your empowerment may mean stepping out of your drama. And that may mean welcome to flat and boring. But we're so accustomed to drama and struggle that can feel uncomfortable, because what was solid ground in struggle and drama now is mellow and easy and graceful. We prayed for this all our lives. And instead of feeling comfortable in that, we've got like roller coaster legs, sea legs. You get off the boat, you're on solid ground, but it's still moving. So if you're experiencing that, not quite sure, that's what's going on. And many astrologers and visionaries are saying we're not only on the threshold of a new year, but a new era, a kind of cosmic reset point. And we need to actively choose to step across and take steps into the new era. So this month, the winter hard ground is an opportunity to plant seeds of intention and honor the quiet strength that's building under the surface. In the heart of winter, our spiritual practice becomes the grounding force of our highest calling. So today, use this opportunity to take a deep pause, to reflect, to remember who you are. It's like an energetic clean sweep through your whole system. It will help you release some of your outdated beliefs and offer you some clarity. You know, a caterpillar cannot become a butterfly without going into a chrysalis. So I suppose what I'm saying is many of us are in our blobness, you know, that goop where we can't really see clearly. So we'll set something in motion in our time together and with a team of inner friends. Because Kathy and I are co-facilitating, but we have a team of inner friends. There are guides of angels who've been with us from the beginning. Adventure, authenticity, transformation, and presence and risk. And they all infuse these words, and they were woven through my book of prayers, and they're actively working behind the scenes. They're moving scenery around. They're weaving together the unweavable. So I invite you to just know you're in good company and open to your depths. Digest what's old and stale and soak up the new energies that are here. A fresh slate, a new leaf, another chance at life. I mean, what could be better than that? I'm so happy you're here. I'm happy for you. And you know, it's a process. It isn't that you're going to get, we're asking really right brain questions. And you can't get left brain answers from right brain questions. They don't speak in whatever your native tongue is. You don't speak in English or whatever. It takes, so we're going to be here for an hour or more, and it takes great, it's like we're steeping in the soul, and you can't rush that. It's like a tea bag. You can't rush the soul's entire flavor. So you need to find the places in yourself where you can re-identify with your integrated self. Big heart, great compassion, unconditional love. This is at the integrated self. You are unique and specific, and you're also spacious, vast, free. So that's who we're bringing in. So we're going to shift. We're inviting you, you're inviting on a kind of mini concentrated, intensive retreat. It's a funny thing. I felt today like I was slowing down in order to speed up. The more I slow down and relax, the more I widen and the faster I move. Can't explain it. It's really an interesting paradox, the dimension that we're moving into in consciousness. So the question is, are you ready to shift your vantage point? Because it depends where you're looking from. What level are you on? Are you looking out of your upper floor? We have 7 chakras. Are you at the mezzanine level, the middle level, the ground level, or the basement? Or are you simultaneously on all grounds? That's what's coming in. simultaneity, where you're in multitasking, multi-being. You can recognize your thoughts, your feelings, your past, your future, and you're here in the present. Are you ready to stop abandoning yourself and start living authentically? What is your inner work now? What does that mean for you, living authentically? So maybe we'll find out about that. So reinforce the parts of you that are coming tonight, that are here, that are ready to start something new. And let's have fun marrying the spiritual landscape with the mental and emotional landscape that we have. We're human and holy at the same time, and let's synthesize those. And we do that by your engagement. You do that. The more engaged you can be, the more open you can be, the chalice we create together is stronger and wider and can go deeper. So our time together is a series of meditations. It's not one long meditation, don't worry. It's 3 linked meditations. An invocation, where we go, our awareness will get very expanded, then how to activate it, bring it into form, and then firm it up, anchor it, give it away, bless. So that's the big, big giveaway at the end. So we're here not just for the people, I can't see how many people are gathered here, but however many people are here, we're not just here for us. This is a whole service anyway. We're part of the new group of world servers. We're here for humanity. You're a thread in the tapestry of humanity. And if you pick up anything else tonight, recognize your presence, your contribution makes a difference. So, soul infusions, for those of you who don't know, is a prayer-based process. It's not a destination. It's a show me what I can't see from my perspective, and a handing over of everything that's keeping me. I want to hand it over. It's keeping me in a small corner of who I am and of my perception. And I want to stop aligning with the narrow sense of myself, and I want to lean back into my soul's perspective, the light bringing, love sprinkling, goodness creating being that I am. And we're walking arm in arm with each other and with our souls. So reflect on where you are, and let's begin with an opening attunement. So let yourself be here as fully as you can. If you brought your notebook, have it close by. If you haven't already done so, and I hope you have already, close your eyes, get comfy. Take some deep, slow, easy breaths. And bring yourself home. Bring your energy here and bring yourself home. Pouring more of yourself into this space. And enjoy the pleasure and the relief of dropping out of the busyness of your mind, dropping into your true heart. Where is that for you? Is it in the center of your chest, behind your sternum? or your whole body is your true heart, or the universe. Whatever it is for you, climb to the inside of your heart. And as you sway in the hammock of your heart, feel your heart and let your heart feel you and warm you and soften any areas that need fresh inspiration, fresh energy. Release whatever grip you've still got going on and just let it happen. And trust your heartbeat. It's beating for your whole body with love. Feel your feet on the ground and trust your feet. That's your mobile presence. That's what carries you here. It helps you take the right steps for you and for Mother Earth. Earth holding us, being here for us. Open arms. Feel your love flowing down and connecting with her love. And as you do so, just hand everything over to your heart and feel your nervous system, your body, your muscles, your cells, your DNA responding to the frequency of the heart center. As you breathe, drop a taproot into the ground, grounding you in. Ground, ground, ground. Love meeting love. And at the same time, become aware of how bright and how powerful your presence is here in the world. Your incarnation. Your unique footprints. How many layers have you shed this last year? How much have you let in? So just relax into your heart. Hand it over. Hand it all over. Nothing else is needed. Just let the heart vibrate through the whole body. And let's blend now, since we are here together. We open to the flowing inner Findhorn stream and the angel of Findhorn, the universal heart, the living legacy of the Findhorn Foundation founders who said yes to life. Yes, they went out on a limb. Yes to love. And they lived full throttle, full out. And let's connect with the advisors who are commuting here from different dimensions, subtle advisors. They're coming to uplift us, encourage us, help our unfoldment. Become aware of how much is holding you invisibly. And if you chose an angel at the solstice or on New Year's Day, this is a good time to add its presence to the mix. An angel that overlights your whole year is very different from just choosing one for tomorrow or for the week. So breathe it in softly, quietly. Invite it to join you and help you look at yourself through its eyes. Look at the world through its eyes and with an open, flowing heart. So connected to the earth, connected to the stars. Just take a moment to check and adjust your side margins. Make sure you're leaving wide enough margins at your growing edges. Don't fill the whole space with your personality, what you're looking for, what you need, and all that stuff. But leave room for silence and all it wants to say to you. These are concept-free margins where spirit come in. You're not filling the whole space. You can get surprises, and the sacred can find its way to you and through us. So reach to your soul once again and feel your soul right here with you, bringing your light, bringing our light to this moment. And each one of us comes here bearing a key. It's the key of our motivation, our purpose, our willingness to serve and to be served. Freed to touch in and move forward with fluidity, flexibility, and flow, and panache, our style, our unique style. It's your particular key. Nobody sees the world as you do. Nobody feels the world as you do. We each have our unique journey, our unique path, our unique patterns and gifts to add to the whole. When all of us put our keys in the ignition lock and turn it, which I invite you to do, the energy circuits connect and the power is amplified and begins to really flow. And in this way, we welcome everyone's unique presence and intentionally fold our individual sanctuaries and understandings and presence and beings into the spiritual heart of the whole. Feel your connection to the larger story and open a channel within yourself for the highest blessings to come through. Focus on your intention. Feel it stretching you in light vertically and horizontally. Here you are, downwards rooting, upwards reaching, inwardly deepening, outwardly radiating. And as you rest here, reflect on what drew you here. What are you hoping to experience in our time together? What is the wisdom of your heart telling you? What is your heartfelt intention for this hour? What new beginning do you want to set in motion today? Invite your soul to let you know. Show me where you wish me to be. Keep me where you wish me to be and I wish to be. Keep me on the vibrant, vital path this year. And feel the excitement, the anticipation of bringing your intention to this space we're holding together. And affirm your willingness to shift and change and do what's needed so you can be more available, fully available to the help that's being offered here. So take a few more slow, deep breaths. Gently come back into the here and now, back into your body, back into the Zoom room. And these questions for reflection are on the shared screen. Clarify what you really want and then get enthused about it. And as you make a note of your intention, breathe it into your body, mind, and heart. How are you longing to grow inwardly? Just take a moment. So, as I mentioned earlier, there are 3 sections to this hour: meditation, awareness, activation, form, radiation, give away, float up, anchor down, share. So as I read this entrance meditation, open the wings of your heart and listen from there. See if you can turn down the commentary that's always going on in your mind, the commercials and the commentary. See if you can mute some of that and turn up the volume of your inner voice so you can feel what your heart is saying. And as I read the meditation, listen for the words or the word or phrase that stands out. Does a light go off? Does a twinge happen in your body? Or when you hear, how does this prayer speak to you? How does it touch you? This is a great opportunity to listen to both somatically what's going on and spiritually what's going on, and embrace your originality. Let these words go in and water your roots at the deepest level. Simply listen, feel, and wait. You can't, it isn't on demand, you see. You have to allow yourself to be seen, felt, touched, and move. So all you need to do is close your eyes, think softly, here I am. I'm here, present, open, and receptive. Step out, meditation. Become aware of your location. You are right on the line. Choose now to cross over, to rid yourself of defenses, presumptions, facades, and express who you truly are. Step out without hesitation, beyond your dreams, beyond your drama, and into the joy of life. Step into the unknown, into the new, and let your love flow freely. Life is meant to be enjoyed, not coped with or moved through. Open up, release the old you, and let it go. Let your integrity guide you, and let the new emerge. Let the new you emerge. Allow these words to carry you deeper and deeper, and rest in the silence. What stands out? What touches you? We'll go into the quiet time together, and we'll see what more arises in the silence. As you feel ready, gently surface, open your eyes, and maintaining this connection and allowing additional connections to come to you. Reflect. I think we have some prompts that are on the screen coming up. And notice what arises in you to each of these questions that resonate with you. Make a note or draw or doodle to remember your first layer ahas or insights. What word or phrase really pinged for you? How does speak out touch your life? What do you feel your soul is asking of you? And what do you need to remember? What is it you need to know? Really, this is personal work. Let it be really personal and touch you. Just take a couple of minutes to do your shorthand notes. I invite you to continue journaling with this when the Zoom is completed. But we'll ease into activating your intention, activating what stepping out means for you. That's the question. What does stepping out mean for you? And we all have different lines. We all, we're going to step out and cross over our lines, demarcation lines. And we all have different lines. Stepping out for you might mean stepping up, raising your vibration, rather than sinking into a certain density that you've been in. So up leveling, and the work becomes less about activating more, but about containing and anchoring what you're holding with steadiness. What does stepping out mean for you? It might mean stepping back, slowing down, stopping for a while, stepping out of different relationships and activities. It might mean stepping into the bigger picture of our lives in the everyday blur of things, the nitty-gritty. With our work, with our families, there's something about stepping into the bigger picture of who I am and what I'm here to do. It may mean stepping out of the big waves, as I say, out of the drama into more solid ground. And also, stepping into life, stepping in, may mean getting wet. Like, you can talk about a shower, you can think about a shower, and then there is the moment when you get wet. Think about parachuting out of a plane, and then you jump. And that's a different experience. So maybe there's something about stepping into life. You're an expert in spectating and witnessing and holding space and being there for everyone. And maybe you need to step into life. And there's also a letting go, another stepping into the shower and let the shower cleanse you and refresh you and bless you. So I'll read the application now, and then we'll have another little time of quiet. And we'll display whatever questions we have on the screen. So when you have a moment now, close your eyes, go back to your inner sanctuary, and simply listen. Become aware of your location. Where in yourself are you standing? Are you standing at the edge of the known world, hovering a few feet from your past? Is your world divided into neatly labeled compartments in which you've got it all sorted and know how things work? Are you in the same place that you were in yesterday and last week? At some point, I think we each need to give up control and jump beyond our lines, our divisions, our dreams, our dramas, and into the truth of life. It takes great courage to let go. To do so is to step out of one's personal history and stand alone in the secret of a new and totally unique moment. Go on. Give it a go right now. Pull all your energy, put all your energy into the moment and step fully into the new. Relax, breathe, watch, and welcome. Imagine yourself as an integrated self in motion, staying open and allowing the real you to be seen and heard, loved and blessed. At work, with your family, playing with friends, walking in nature, many options, many choices, stable, resilient. Your intention is being reached. How will you step out? What are your lines? What are your best next steps? When you feel ready, come on back and just jot down what is it you most want to carry with you and hold quietly within. Wonderful questions to ask yourself. Where do you hang out most of the time? Are you willing to step out of your old story? Where can you step out in your own life and be even more you? How often do you step back and relax and let yourself be held? What choices, internal shifts, and external steps will help you stand in your own empowerment this year? how can you step out while really coming back to yourself? How can you step out without abandoning yourself while being true to yourself? These questions are provocative. They go deep within. Please take time with them. And I know from my experience, when we let go, when I really let go and say yes unconditionally to my inner self and my outer circumstances, I accept who I am, how I am, then it's like tailor-made. Resources, people, money, whatever resources we need, rush in. And the next best choice is unmissable. But there's a melting, a cutting away of what I need to let go of that happens so that the resources can come in. Anchoring is so important. It's a way of bringing our souls to life. Step out of the drama, empty, and let life fill you up. Remember, I just want to say before we go into the closing blessing and attunement. Sorry, just I'm listening. I've got a different soundtrack going on. I'm trying to talk to you and listen to I'm trying to step out and be true to myself. Oh gosh. I ask these questions because they're so challenging. Anyway, here we go. As we bring our time together to a close, tap inside yourself once again and connect with the spaciousness within and everything you've received and what's moving in you, the new connections you've made in yourself. Take a moment to appreciate what you've been shown. Gratitude for the partnership with the human beings here and the non-human beings, angels seen and unseen, ushering us along. May all the benefits you've received from today's exploration continue to sink in and nourish the changes that are needed now. Take a moment to anticipate and greet and appreciate the opportunities that lie ahead for you personally to deepen in and accomplish your intention. And every time you remember this call, come back to your own heart and to our connections to all of us, and re-feel the welcoming energies of soul infusions. And remember, you're embedded in a living, flowing circuit, whether you feel it or not. You're under a spiritual waterfall, a rushing waterfall, and all you have to do is release your energy to be cleared and cleansed. And this in itself will renew your aliveness. And as you move through each day, pause from time to time and remember your soul-infused parts, your future self is traveling with you, is here now. Lasso it in, Bring it here. I need my wisdom self here in these days, now. They're waiting for the opportunity to share their wisdom and their wizardry and their wit and their perspective with you whenever you ask, whenever you listen. You are already connected with a deeply realized part of your being. You are the one who is beaming light, actively bringing change into this reality. And together we are sprinkling seeds of love and liberation into the world. Commit to the love of yourself and your own changes. Commit to being a living, mobile light bringer. And know that your example speaks louder than words. And as we prepare to gently unweave from one another in this setting and move out into the world, invite your soul to stay with you, to move along your pathway, dissolving gracefully whatever in you, doesn't serve this time, doesn't serve your parents, your children, anybody, anything, anywhere. You intuitively know what you need to let go of. So invite your soul to help you dissolve and let go of all that, strengthen the real you in the world. That means energizing new patterns of relationship. And let's invite the learnings and inspiration from our gathering today to continue to take shape and form through the new frequency that wants to be expressed, the emerging impulse that's coming through this year, through your embodiment. Extend your sincere thanks to everyone and welcome the new year consciously. Thanks to our unseen friends. Thanks to Spirit for this love. And as you let your heart lead you out, another thread of your soul light is woven into place and into humanity's tapestry as we move into 2026. And as I read the closing blessing, I invite you to notice how you feel, what inner shape you take. Let it imprint itself in you. It's like taking a selfie of who you really are, so you can choose to remember and return to be here again. Picture yourself, your authentic, functioning self, stepping out into the new year. Blessing. Become aware of your location and step fully into the now. The promised land is here. The promised time is now, born of our unity and our love. Let the power of this affirmation flow forth. See it sweep across the earth as a golden light, awakening, revitalizing, blessing all, welcoming the new day. Let every soul rejoice as the light of heaven becomes one with earth. See yourself, feel yourself revitalizing and strengthening the network of spiritual light and possibility. Breathe deeply from your roots. Breathe deeply from the stars. Breathe deeply of the light that you are, and breathe all that you are into the world, silently affirming, I am here to live from the vibrancy of my soul. To this I recommit myself wholeheartedly now, as I step into this new year with stability, gratitude, and trust. Your intention, what you truly want, what you're aiming for, can be reached. But it all begins with a single step. It's time to take that step. Let the angel of adventure be your guide and step fully into the new you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for being here and walking this section of the path with myself and Kathy. I hope you feel lighter and looser and freer. If you do, pop that in the chat. I'd love to read that. This meditation is a beautiful taste of what's to come in our new online course. If you want to go deeper with Soul Infusions, we're offering a 2-month course. We rushed through this. I rushed through this. We're creating a course that starts in 2 weeks and that has more breathing room, more integration time. And it'll be a circle of silence and upliftment and companionship, completion of old cycles and new frequencies of abundance. So a useful question to ask as you even consider going deeper with us is, will this make me more aware? How will this make me more aware? And just breathe into that and see how you feel with that. It's beginning in the winter time, so a good time for listening in. So 2 months of shaping the future and of deepening positive pathways, intentional pacing, intentional piecing, is that a word? And actively loving. Together, basically, we're going to loosen up, lighten up, and live it up. And that's what I'm going to do. I'm interested in doing that. Yes, Kathy, remove the spotlight, please, and talk to us. I've talked so much. And in the course, you'll have a lot of time to talk.
Yes.
Won't you, Joy and Kathy?
It will be both of us and all of you. So thank you, Joy, so much for that beautiful guided meditation. And thank you for being here and being so fully present, for listening deeply, for bringing your key, your uniqueness, your intention into this space and amplifying this beautiful time of meditation. So for me, for Joy, for about a dozen people in the room, this is the beginning of this new program. It will be 8 weeks of meditation and mentoring with Joy, inspired by her beautiful book of meditations. If you don't know it, if you don't have it, then the first thing you'll receive if you're joining us will be an online version of this book. And you'll be able to read all of the meditations. What we'll do over the coming 2 months is look at 4 themes. And those themes will take us through awakening your inner explorer, expressing your authenticity, activating transformative changes, and discovering liberating practices. And the program itself involves 12 meditations through those 4 themes over the 8 weeks. With one-to-one and group mentoring. So you can be mentored yourself by Joy in mini mentoring sessions. You'll also have group mentoring and meditation every other week when we get to come together in our global community live and really share. And there'll be heart circles, otherwise known as breakout rooms, so you get to know one another deeply, and soul trios who will be supporting you through the next 2 months. Really there for you week by week by week between sessions, and often these become life friends. They're certainly the people who will be able to challenge and reflect back what it is you're working with and walking with on this journey. And you'll also have a private online space, which is 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, access to replays, audio meditation, so that day by day by day, you can deepen and make more regular those practices. You'll also have access to community chat for questions, for answers, for sharing wondrous things that happen. And I don't want to talk too much about this. What I'd rather do is allow you to hear what friends on this journey have already experienced. So with great thanks to Natalie, to Henk, to Deb, to Rebecca Lynn, and others who are on this video, just listen for 3 minutes and they'll share with you what their experience has been of these programs.
The Soul Infusion Monday evenings give me this emotional support with a very, very kind and non-judging energy that I absolutely need to grow.
It allows me to find parts of myself that have been lost and restore them into better places and to feel whole again. It's a place of comfort, it's a place of joy, and it's also a place of connection, and that's what I wanted, and that's what I've got.
Almost felt we were at the same table, even though like the people in my small group were in Istanbul and in the Netherlands, and I'm in Michigan in the United States, and the connection feels and is very real. Soul Infusions was better than years of therapy for me, because in therapy, oftentimes you have to analytically access things you want to work on, but with Joy and you, Kathy, it just bubbles out like what is supposed to be worked on. She gives you the prompts, and then you very gently, it feels gently, move into this very graceful expression of part of you that wants to be expressed.
The thing I love the most about the Soul Infusions and the ongoing groups, honestly, is Joy's presence. She's such an exquisite soul and full of wisdom and humility and kindness and love. And week after week, it's just very nourishing for me.
What I find important that is it's led by 2 people, or for me, they are really representatives of that. It's maybe a next level Vinthorn or something. So don't be too modest about it. It's very deep, and you're both loving and care, and you do that. And I think that's the most important.
You know, we're so busy and there's so much going on, and for me, it gives me that grounding. It gives me a sanctuary for that hour, even if the rest of the week is very chaotic and I don't ground enough. At least I have this, and I think it's incredibly important and vital.
I'm so grateful to have every one of you in my life on Mondays, to have Joy and Kathy as our mentors on this journey. It's fantastic.
To me, it felt like a practical magic. I'm grateful. Thank you so much.
So thank you for being part of that soul community, that community of friends. And rather than trying to muddle through life on our own, let's surround ourselves with like-minded soul friends. Finding Solid Ground is going to bring those soul companions right there into the comfort of your living room through this wonderful magic of Zoom. You'll have real loving community to encourage you, to keep you going. You'll have Joy, a wise elder who can guide you so that you get those deeper insights, that wisdom, that gentle bubbling up of what needs to be worked on. And there'll be meditations and reminders so that day by day by day, you can keep your practice regular and gradually embody this deep, ageless wisdom so that we really live it day by day. So this is what's included in the program: meditations and journaling sessions, the private and the group mentoring, heart circles, soul circles, integration time, your own trio, and of course the email support. Actually, one of the great things about the email support is just reminding each other to turn up and really be there. So you'll have replays of everything so that you can go deeper with those journaling questions as well, so that you can allow those blessings and insights to sink deeper and deeper. So if you want to join us for another 8 weeks, then you'll find replays, meditation audios, and a lot more in that community sharing space. So here's what the website looks like. There are 2 little buttons that's important to click when you join us. One is that I'm happy to be part of the community so that I can email you, and the other is the big green button once you've filled in your details. The program is £333 or 3 installments of 111, and just really gently welcome yourself, invest in yourself, step into this beautiful community of friends. Finding solid ground. It starts with taking a single step. So step fully out into the now, into the new. Find that solid ground and enjoy 2026 in the company of soul friends. Thank you for being here. Thank you for sharing your intentions, your wisdom, your joy, and really just creating this loving online space. The differences from today will be Joy will guide the meditation on the theme, and then we'll break down into, it'll be 2 hours. So for the meditation session. So then we'll go into our heart circles, which are small groups. You'll get to meet everybody else on the program, and you'll get to share what your intention is, what you're wanting to work on, what your insights are. And that sharing is very much Findhorn sharing. I don't know if you're familiar with that approach. Yeah, so you won't be judged. It's a very non-judgmental space. I think Natalie said that on the testimonial. You'll just receive the love and support of those around you, and receive mentoring from Joy or from others if you ask for it. So that's a kind of an open space. Every other week it'll be just sharing. So we'll begin with a time of meditation, but then most of the space for that second session for each theme will be us just sharing what it is we're going through as we're integrating or kind of embodying the wisdom in our lives. Joy.
I just want to say, this is the book. It's got 2 sides to the page. The logical side and the intuitive side. My fingers are the wrong way. But I wrote the original in my 30s, and I finished it in my 70s. Now I'm in my 80s. And one of the reasons I came back to Findhorn is because I feel like I've got this baton that I've been handed and to pass this on. There's something in this, and the words are evolving. It's like the transformation game or the angel cards. They are generational, but they've they've got a huge shelf life. What is the course about? I tune in to which 4 meditations we're going to, there are 4 sections in the book, and I pick a meditation from each section. And they speak to me. And sometimes I have to rewrite the words. I've already picked the first meditation. It picked me. So we want to make this new course, Finding Solid Spiritual Ground. That's my mentoring. The ego can find solid ground, but it's not working anymore for different parts. It's shifting. We have to shift. So how do we do that emotionally? How do we feel safe? How do we, etc., etc., etc. So anyway, that's what we'll be doing. We're giving breathing room for you. We used to do this very, very quickly, once a week. You could do the meditation tonight on Step Out for the whole week or the whole month, and you will get something new each time that you did it. So now we've got 2 weeks. So when we start on January 19th, we'll have a theme. We'll talk about it a lot. Like tonight, it'll land, and then we get an integration class, the next class. I'm so honored that you came tonight, and I hope it gave you some. I know you lead stuff, so it's nice for you to receive and just be a participant. Any other questions, my darlings? We've got a couple of minutes. It's in the shop. I talked to them. They said it's been there all the time, but you can get it anywhere. You can do Amazon for people who don't like Amazon.co.uk.
There's eBay currently. There's Waterstones.
And while we've got a few people online, I'll just say if you visit Findhorn, please come and see me while you're here. I do this live in the Findhorn Sanctuary. So imagine the power here squared. So we have this beautiful building, and we have the power of somehow, it's over a ley line, so we've got the land as well. This is a kind of group marriage that we were touching on tonight. I can't explain, but this is part of what Alice Bailey talked about in the new telepathic human, Humo-luminous or something. Which is all very exciting. I'm sure you guys can know more about it than I do. But anyway, if you're coming for a program, come for a program. But if you're just visiting, I do it on the first Thursday of every month. So make sure you're here on a Thursday.
Beautiful. Thank you so much for being here.
Oh, I'm going to, can I just share one very quick thing? I chose 4 blessings for the class, and they were options, recognition, steadfastness, and rebirth. And I think they're for all of us. Recognize your options. Do what you can to stay steadfast. In other words, we'll look at your saboteurs, we'll look at your temptations, we'll look at what gets in the way, and we'll allow them to go. And there's a rebirth. I don't mean that whether you like reincarnation, but there's a chance to restart, to rebirth yourself in a different way than you were physically birthed. You may have had a traumatic birthing, but this is like a Laboyer birth. Most of you are younger. You weren't around for Laboyer, but he brought in water births. Those of us who were, I was saying to Kathy, hippies, people who were hippies in the 60s don't do old and frumpy. I'm not doing old and frumpy. I'm of a different age group. So anyway, He brought in water births, gentle lighting, so it's not a shock to the system that we have to spend a lifetime cleaning out. He brought in graceful birthing. So have a Le Boyer rebirth. So see you on the 19th. You've got the website, you know, Kathy's email, my email. Thank you so much for staying. Oh, it's so fulfilling to see you all. Thank you. Thanks. Bye now, everyone.
Bye, everyone.
See you in a few weeks.
See you soon.
Wow.